All right, guys, we're heading into solving volume equations. So, you guys have been doing really good on this stuff this week, and I'm really proud of y'all. This will be the last one for this week, so you guys just keep up the good work. So, solving volume equations. From when we're looking at our star chart, we know that volume is length times width times height, okay? Make that a little cursive L to make it look pretty. So length times width times height. And remember, when they're touching each other like that and there's nothing in between them, we always remember that that is multiplying. Okay, so I have to remember when I'm multiplying length times width times height, I'm multiplying three things. So this is going to end up giving me cubed, okay? Because I'm multiplying 3, I have to have it as cubed at the end. All right, so here we go. These are straightforward. Volume equals length times width times height. Length times width times height. Volume equals 2 times 4 times 3. Okay? So volume equals 8 times 3 because 2 times 4 is 8. Volume equals, what's 8 times 3? 24. How many of these am I multiplying by? 3, so it's centimeters cubed. Nice. Okay, this one, same thing. It's a different shape. Well, it's actually the same shape, but they went over on the side. So we have length times width times height, okay? Volume equals length times width times height. Volume equals length, which is 8.5, times width, which is 2.5, times height, which is 3. So volume equals 8.5 times 2.5 is going to end up being 21.25 times 3, because this times this gives me this. Volume equals 63.75. This is measured in inches. And I did it 3 times, length and width and height, and I get cubed. All right, so now it says find the missing piece. Oh, Miss Johnson, we're not ready for this. Yes, you are. It is just a variable. That's all we have to remember it as. So we know what our formula is. Formula equals length times width times height, okay? So we already know what our volume is, right? So we already know that volume is 320. And I know that my length is 10, so that's my length, times my width, which is right here, which is my width, times my height. Well, that's what I'm missing. I don't have my height. So I've got to find this missing number right here. Okay, so now I have 320 equals 40h. Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah. How do I get this h all by itself? You're right, I have to divide. So I divide this side by 40, and I divide this side by 40. And 40 will go into 32, because remember, we can cross off those zeros. 4 will go into 32 how many times? 8 times. 8 centimeters equals h. So this is 8 centimeters. Nice. All right, let's do one more. Find the width of a cereal box that is 21 centimeters long and 28 centimeters high and has a volume of 3,528 centimeters cubed. So I need to know what? Width, okay? Knowing that my formula is volume equals length times width times height. So my volume, I already know what it is. 3,528 equals my length, which is 21, times my width, I don't know what that is, times my height, which is 28. Okay, so I have 3,528 equals, so 21, which is my length, width times and height, 21 times 28 gives me 588 W. So that means in order to do this, just like what I did here, I have to divide both sides by 588. These cross off each other, and that leaves me with a W. And 588 will go into 3,528 times, 6 times. And it is 6 centimeters. So this number right here is 6 centimeters. That is my answer. Okay? That's all you have to do to find it. Okay? All right. Good job, everybody.